Hello everyone, and welcome to, I want to say, episode 4 of What If Izuku had shock absorption and dispersal. Now, you're probably wondering, it sounds like there's wind fucking blowing into your phone, dude. Are you outside? Did the goblin that stayed in his little fucking cave go outside? And the answer is yes, because it's actually decent. And, yeah, that and the blatant fact of, hey, it's nice outside and I have coffee. But anyways, back to, what we were doing. I tried to record this last night and my dumbass accidentally fucking hit delete instead of fucking upload. So, excuse me when I'm a bit, kind of trying to go through it a bit fast. Because I tried to do this one, fucking 6 times, and I didn't have the right energy for it. You know what I mean? Because, I'm trying to do something to, put energy and, feeling into my videos. Sometimes, to be honest, it's kind of chilly outside. And if it's too windy, I'll redo it again in the basement. So, yeah. When it comes down to this, let's get our story underway. After Izuku basically fucking and TKO'd all for one, we're gonna go to Kurogiri's perspective. And to specifically where that portal led to. Yeah, Kurogiri had to think on his feet before, his master got out of range for his portals. Because he knows if he hits the ground and he, hits his fucking head too hard, he ain't waking up. So, what he did was pretty simple, pretty straightforward. He made a portal, not to his bed. I'm not gonna lie to you. And, yeah. Since, the bed cushioned his fall just barely enough to where he wouldn't fucking die. So, almost immediately, Kurogiri disappears, goes there, drags his ass to Dr. Yujiko. He's half dead, fucking fix him. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? He went at the kid again. Fix him. He's like, that kid had got some other shit, I swear. I was like, you've noticed? I wouldn't be surprised if fucking All Might gave him the quirk. That would just be busted as fuck. Given the fact that it's 2 storage quirks. And one of the storage quirks is, hey, you basically could punch holes through fucking, anyone you want by poking them. And it's not even, a hard poke. You just need to touch them, and they're dead. But, yeah. Izuku, through all this time... Ooh, that's a eagle. Neat. Anyway. But, yeah. Izuku... I'm just gonna say that we're gonna skip forward because nothing else really important happens, right? Other than, All for One being in a coma. For a very long time. So, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I had donuts before I had coffee. Along with leftover French fries. But, yeah. Yeah, so where were we? Oh, yes. Yes, before I went on my donut fucking fiasco. But, Izuku kind of just goes along with the rest of his time today. Because, he's not about to go back into witness protection. They would actually have to trank his ass so much to even get him to the place they want him to go. Izuku's like, nah, fuck you. I'm actually enjoying life. I'm not about to fucking lose it because some fucking dickhead that can't even fucking touch me is trying to like, oh, give me that quirk of yours. And I'm like, no. He's like a fucking gnat. If I get the chance to kill the gnat, I'm going to. But, yeah. Basically, Izuku goes into school the next day, and, like, Suyu is like, hey, were you the one that made that noise? Yes. Like, before she even finished, she was like, first off, yes. And second off, you know that, white-haired dude that I was talking about? Well, first off, he's bald, his face is now burnt, and I don't think I killed him still. And he's like, what? And he's like, yes. He tried to jump me. Didn't work. He tried to pull that monologue shit again, and I was like, nah. So I, like, used most of my energy to just push off the ground, and the rest of it to cascade my fist into his face at full force. So, when that happened, usually people fucking die. But I think he had some sort of shock absorption bullshit. The kind of stuff that I have. Which means I could hit harder than I could handle. Which is kind of scary now that I think about it. But, we're not gonna go there. But, yeah. Sorry. Something got on my screen. But, Froppy and them are trying to see if, like, he was worried or anything. He's like, no. And he just flat out says, if I see him anywhere, it doesn't matter if it's on the street, on a fucking airplane, hell, it could be in a moving vehicle and I could be someone in a different car. I'm gonna stand up. I'm going to destroy this man's skull. I'm going to finish what I started with his arm and chest. I'm going to eradicate this man because he's been going after me since I was 10. Let that sink in for a moment. He's like very like not good person, and since he could give and take quirks away, which yes, people are still having a hard time believing, but meh. In reality, they seen what Izuku could do. And they don't. Izuku is one of those straightforward type of people that where if he has a problem with you, he's gonna tell you to your fucking face. And like, if you really piss him off, he's just gonna slap the fuck out of you and send you through a wall like Gotski. But, yeah. That is the day of the USJ. Now, we're gonna go back to Shigaraki's point of view. Shigaraki got told by Korogiri that this same fucking kid slammed All For One damn near into orbit. And, Shigaraki, being the salty, childlike bitch he is in this stage of his life, takes half of the Nomu, still does that whole fucking villain recruitment drive thing, which personally I think was a retarded idea. But, yeah, not all of these are good Nomu. There's like 3 Nomu this time with shock absorption, because like All For One was like, okay, I can't send regular goons at this kid or they'll just flat out fucking die. Like these are meant to be the Izuku incapacitators, the things that'll fucking choke Izuku out. Because like he knows, like, oh no, they're not meant for punching, they're meant to choke you out. That's it. There's nothing else to it. Oh, you could take my punches, huh? Well, looks like you can't take not being able to breathe. Hopefully. Anyway, well, at least so he thinks. Yeah, so... And they're, oh, shit. Ah, whatever. It was nothing important. Ugh. Yes, I watch a lot of YouTube. I don't watch TV. I'm a strictly YouTube person. And I refuse to get YouTube TV because all of everything that I watch is already free and it's not worth my time. But, yeah. What Izuku and them do, everything kind of happens to canon. Like, Izuku's not upset or, like, angry. Because, like, technically Izuku didn't put his all into that punch. Meaning, he didn't use All Might's quirk. Which pissed Izuku off so bad. Like, it's like, why the fuck do I need his quirk to kill him? Why do I need some weird blonde bastard's quirk to do... Nah, you know what? I don't even care about my pride. This shit... if I see another portal like that, I'm putting everything into it. And I mean every fucking ounce. Because these people, anyone who works under him, willingly works for him, they could catch a casket too. He doesn't care. And he knows he'll only get away with, like, it being like a manslaughter. But, like, even though, like, Izuku will lie and say, no, I didn't mean to kill him. I was just trying to knock him out, sir. Like, even though he vehemently says, yo, I want to kill this man. Fuck this person. But, yeah. What Izuku does not know is that there are upwards of like 500 to 600 people plus like 70 Nomu that are mid to high tier. Now, I'm not talking like the Endeavor fight high tier. I'm talking like the USJ Nomu type of high tier. Because, like, Shigaraki kind of got off his leash because All For One's in a coma and he is second in command. And he is, like, now technically in command at the moment, so yeah. What happens here is pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of fucked, but, they enter the USJ building, Izuku and them. And, like, every hair on Izuku's back is just standing on end, and he doesn't know why. He's in his hero suit. And, like, he just, like, he doesn't really wear shoes with his hero suit, but eh. Then, like, out of the corner of Izuku's eye, he sees the same fucking portal that has caused him so much shit. And Izuku not even really trying to. Energy starts to go, and this is like in slow motion for everyone else. In reality, This shit happened in like 2.5 seconds. Energy burst from Izuku's shoulders, and he looked pissed. The best way that I could describe it to you, you have had 4 days without sleep, and some asshole tries to call you in to do overtime. Not even for your fucking paycheck. Izuku looks like he's about to actually commit crimes. And, well, one moment. 2 extra sets of arms sprout from Izuku's back as the entire left side, all 3 of Izuku's arms on his left side, cock their fists back, and Izuku jumps up off the floor a little bit, scrunches down into like a ball-esque position, and springboards, slamming both feet onto the ground. And already, like, Izuku's transformation was pretty fucking, like, seen by people. As Izuku slams his feet on the ground, there is, well, first off, like, people, like, are knocked off balance and are kind of blinded by the light. And Izuku, when he slams his feet on the ground, people get knocked over. Like, damn near everyone. And, like, pieces of tile, some the size of your head, some of the stairs even get broken. And Izuku seemingly is using extreme amounts of force to slam his fucking feet onto air particles, which is making them solid and sending him towards the portal at even faster speeds. At that point, Izuku powers up One for All, upping his speed dramatically and causing even louder booms and explosions to seemingly come off of the air from which he steps, perhaps to send himself further. This is Izuku going like his maximum percentage, which I believe I said last time I gave him 50 to 75%. 50 being the, oh fuck, I'm actually going to use this, and the 72, I'm going to kill someone if I hit someone with this. And the people surrounding them are going to either be splattered with, like, superheated gore and be scarred for the rest of their lives, or they're just gonna die of shock. That or just pass out from, like, the extremely fast temperature change. Now, by this point, I'm gonna say 100 villains were charging out through the portal, with the others coming out in force, in heavy numbers. And Izuku, with the 3 arms that are cocked back, sends a punch. And during that punch, there is seemingly... Ah, shit. I spilled coffee on myself a little bit. Ugh. Which sends out a wall of fire, which, like, expands out and moves towards the portal. Now, he punched a person. The person died almost instantaneously. Izuku hit that person in the face. And, the people that, how did I say? That were close, like, I'm gonna say the 6 people that were close to him, got hit with this wall of fire. And got, like, 3rd-degree burns, their clothes lit on fire. I'm gonna say one of the people were lucky enough to just have a quirk that just made them damn near immune to fire. But, like, he still had, like, 2nd-degree burns on him, which is impressive, because, that means Izuku was damn near pulling off, like, way hotter fires than he has ever experienced in his goddamn life. So... as that wall of fire went into the portal, the shrapnel of his first, like stomp to push himself forward slams into the 100 or so villains that went after him. I mean, not after him, but, like, that were going out. I'm gonna say that took out about 50 of them. Like, there is a lot. They aren't dead, but they are damn near. And since the wall of fire fucking zoomed through the entirety of the location that Shigaraki and, like, Korogiri were in, I'm not gonna lie to you, on the opposite side of that portal, which shuts after this, Korogiri is extremely burned, same with Shigaraki, but they were the lucky ones. The others died of shock, because no medical attention was received. And the Nomus could not handle the heat. And they died of shock as well. Korogiri and Shigaraki extremely burnt. Korogiri, burnt as fuck, crawls to Shigaraki, like, right next to him, and puts a portal beneath them. And, like, one other guy falls through, I'ma say. Because they were, like, tightly packed. They were ready to, like, charge out on some, like, Lord of the Rings fucking Knights of the Rohirrim shit. Just, like, about to go. Oh, they were, like, shoulder to shoulder ready to fucking just march. Like, they wanted to go. So, after that happened, Shigaraki and the land in front of Dr. Yujiko. Dr. Yujiko's just like, what the fuck? What the hell? What the fuck? And he, like, immediately starts rendering medical attention to Shigaraki and Korogiri and the random lucky bastard that got in. And, like, everyone that, like, was still standing in the USJ just sees Izuku. And he just flat out says, if you don't give up, I'm going to punch you. And I'm going to turn you into a fine fucking mist. Stand down or become vapor. And, you know, like sane individuals, yeah, no, they fucking stopped. Izuku never really let out this much of his fucking power before. So he didn't know about the arms. Hell, he doesn't even notice them yet. And like, people run up to Izuku, try to get answers about his arms. He's like, what the fuck do you mean arms? And then he like looks over and he just says, what the fuck? And like, as soon as he says that, the arms seemingly like fall off, except for like the main two, and they just kind of rapidly like age to dust and just kind of into nothingness. Now Izuku's still got like, oh, one moment, I'm sorry, I am thirsty today. Still got like these arms like attached, and Izuku's just like, oh fuck, this is neat. And that's where we're gonna end the episode. Hope all of you had a wonderful time watching, and hopefully I don't delete this one like a dumbass. Oh yeah, by the way, after this series, there will be like, there won't be a what if, but there will be a story. Not like a personal story time either. It just has some stuff to do with this picture and the landscape of said pictures. So, personally, I hope all of you have enjoyed. And, yeah, have a nice one. And, it's actually nice outside, so get fucking cozy.